Hello and welcome to Crypto News. Today is March 4th, 2026, and the top cryptocurrency news is as follows. Let's start today's episode with Trump trying to pass bills. Specifically, in a statement to Truth Social, the US president warned that the banking sector is threatening and undermining the Genius Act, which focuses on stablecoins, and urged lawmakers to start passing the Clarity Act, two very important bills, as you know. Many will say that the pressure from the US president is very good to pass laws that will give rights to cryptocurrencies in the US, but all this is not so good. According to Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson, the Clarity Bill is a very bad bill, and it's something that has been said before, and I've written about it on X. Based on what Cardano founder Charles Hoskinson said, we should forget about the rise in new currencies, because if the Clarity Act passes in its current form, all new currencies automatically start as securities, and as securities they are not allowed to receive liquidity. So how will the currency rise? We're going to go to our banks right now, and we're going to go to the Bank of Japan, where they're going to test blockchain. And as the director of the Bank of Japan told us, Mr. Kazuo said that he plans to test whether central bank money can work on blockchain-based systems. And I can tell him right now that it can work, and he's going to like the results. So let's not delay. Moving on, we'll move on to Bitcoin miners who are selling. But first we'll go to American Bitcoin, the mining company run by the sons of the US president, the two big ones, which told us that it will increase its fleet of machines by 12,298 new ASICs and add 3 exahashes per second, so they are expanding. However, other big miners seem to be abandoning the cryptocurrency market, such as Core Scientific, which may sell all of its Bitcoins. Specifically, Core Scientific has made it clear that it will continue to sell Bitcoins to fund artificial intelligence, detailing its plans to significantly reduce its holdings in the coming months. Let's say at this point that the company owns less than 1,000 Bitcoins, and in January, the company sold 1,900 Bitcoins for $175 million, and it is not the only one doing this. Mara, one of the largest Bitcoin miners, is doing the same, she told us. She could sell more than her $3.6 billion worth of Bitcoin for artificial intelligence. We're talking about 53,822 Bitcoins, which she will gradually sell to get into artificial intelligence. Moving on, we'll go to our currencies and we'll go to Ripple, which is essentially expanding more and more into stablecoins and looking to replace banks, specifically Ripple Payments, the company's global payments platform that connects financial institutions with blockchain-based settlement rails, has been upgraded to support a broader stablecoin workflow, including collection, custody, conversion, and payment. This move allows Ripple to compete more directly with legacy payment providers, as it's designed to reduce reliance on pre-funded accounts and traditional correspondent bank networks, which can tie up funds and slow down cross-border transactions. And I don't know if it will help Japan with its own stablecoin, since Ripple has opened up games there. And in the latest news of the day, we'll go to artificial intelligence, which also prefers Bitcoin. AI models favored Bitcoin over traditional fiat currencies, according to a new report from the Bitcoin Policy Institute. In the study, 22 of the 36 AI models tested chose Bitcoin as their top currency preference, while no model chose fiat currency as its first choice, according to the report. And I can show you a few things from the report, like the AI agents chose Bitcoin with a 48.3% rate as the best choice. And we go a little further down for store of value, where we say Bitcoin can be a very good store of value. The AI chose Bitcoin with a 79% rate. So as you can see, AI is doing well so far. And it's time to go to our favorite cryptocurrency market, with Bitcoin at $68,000. And while Bitcoin remains stable in our channel, gold, where it was at $5,300, fell yesterday to less than $5,000 and is now at $5,168. And while all of this is happening, yesterday in the last 11 hours, the entire stock market has collapsed, with more than $4.7 trillion disappearing from many major exchanges. And that's not all. In the last 48 hours, an incredible amount has disappeared from the South Korean stock market. And while all of this is happening, I would like to tell you that, as they have already said, oil has increased by 83% as the problems in the Middle East continue to exist, as you know, and it is something that I have asked on X. I would like to ask you, who expected, with the war going on right now, that Bitcoin would remain so stable while other currencies like gold, silver have fallen so much? That wraps up the top news for crypto today, March 4th, 2026. I'd like to remind you that the content you just watched is created for educational purposes only and should not be considered as investment advice, but rather as investment opinion. Please subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and feel free to comment. Take care everyone, and have a good day.